YouTube and Snapchat and Rumble and fuck, shake your tits and swing your dicks. Happy Friday, fuckers. You made it to another one. And to reward yourself, you have another nipple-pointing episode of your favorite internet sensation with Libation, a Friday wrap-up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to tonight's libation. I am drinking a Tommy Original tonight. This is called a sweet potato pie martini. Now, let me give you the background on this. I crafted this cocktail based on two factors. One, I was gifted this lovely bottle of sweet potato vodka from Barbados. Never seen this before. And I said, you know what? I know just what I'm going to do with this. One of my all-time favorite desserts, or all-time favorite pies, I should say, is, I know you're gonna, what you're thinking, oh, is it apple pie? Is it blueberry? No, sweet potato pie. Fucking love sweet potato pie. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how a guinea from the neighborhood falls in love with fucking sweet potato pie. When I was a kid, next door to my grandmother in Queens, see, let me just give you just the geography, okay? So I grew up in Brooklyn. My parents split. My mother went to Queens Village with my grandmother. Okay, so I used to split my time between Brooklyn and Queens. So, you know, in Queens Village, right next door was this lady was my grandmother's best friend. It was my Aunt Barbara. I loved this woman to death. She was the sweetest lady in the world. She was a black lady from South Carolina, and I just fucking adored the shit out of her. And they didn't have any children. Her and her husband, Lester, my Uncle Lester. They didn't have any children. Matter of fact, Lester was the head janitor at Van Buren High School, right over here in Queens Village. So they just loved the shit out of me. And so this woman would feed me every fucking chance she got. I mean, this is why I know what I know about soul food. So, you know, like, I mean, fried chicken, collard greens, you know, the whole fucking nine. But she made the absolute fucking best sweet potato pie I've ever had in my entire life. And I've never found anything even close to it. I can't even duplicate it. The closest I found, and I don't want to say it's like really close, but it's like in the ballpark, was the sweet potato pie of Valley Caterers. So usually every Thanksgiving, I always buy a sweet potato pie just for myself. I don't give a shit. And it takes me about a week to eat it, but I fucking eat it. So, when this vodka was gifted to me, it's the first thing I thought of was a sweet potato pie martini. So really simple. A shot and a half of sweet potato vodka. Okay? To that I add a half a shot of Frangelico, a little more than a half a shot of Bailey's, and just a splash of Jack Fire. You give it a good shake. I top it with a little pumpkin spice and azaloo to drink up and be somebody. It's not Aunt Barbara's sweet potato pie, but it's pretty fucking close, I'll tell you. That is delightful. Okay, what a week. Well, as you can see, it's Christmas in the compound. Let me just move so you can get a shot of the little black tree in the back. I actually have a bigger tree, but I didn't feel like putting that up. So I put up the old blackened Christmas tree. But as you can see, it looks like fucking Macy's threw up in here. And considering that I am not a Christmas person, like seriously, I fucking hate Christmas. I don't understand. It boggles myself. I don't understand what my obsession is with Christmas decorations. I mean, like, I like looking at them, but I don't do it for anybody else. Like, it's not like I'm having like wild Christmas parties. I'm not having like people over here for fucking Christmas. I really just do it for myself, and I don't understand why. To this day, I'm fucking 46 years old. I do not understand why. I hate the holiday, but love the fucking decorations. I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, it's Christmas in the compound. I'm very festive right now with my Tito's holiday sweatshirt. Okay, and you know, so here's another fun holiday fact. I just heard, excuse me, today that Elf, the movie Elf, is 20 fucking years old. Could you imagine? 20, like that. I feel like that fucking movie just came out. Okay? Who knew? I'm slowly dying of tuberculosis. I still have this fucking cough from like last week. I don't know what the hell it is. I can't drink it away. I don't know what the fuck it is. I was watching Tombstone the other night, and I sounded just like fucking Val Kilmer. Look at me. I'm like Doc Holliday. Look at that shit. So if I should suddenly keel over and drop dead in the middle of this fucking broadcast, you know why. Okay, so, like I said, what a fucking week it's been. It's been like non-stop fucking crazy this week. Okay? Here, like, I had to switch over, like, in the old place, I had Verizon. It was cheap. They were charging me like 50. I just had internet because that's all I need. I stream everything. So it was like $50 a month. No big deal. So I had to cancel the service, and I had Cablevision in the house, which I fucking can't stand. The only good thing about Cablevision is I get channel 12, but I don't need the boxes. So I wanted to get rid of the boxes, go strictly to just internet only, and I wanted to keep the landline only because we've had that phone number since we've come to Long Island. I mean, it's like 100 years old. I don't know why. It's just a nostalgic thing. I never use it, but I wanted to keep it. So anyway, I called Verizon, cancel the service, then call Cablevision, and then, do what I had to do over there. Because, so I called Verizon first, and oh my God, just put somebody on the fucking phone. Why do I gotta go through 19 fucking queues? Type this in, then it asks you a question, you're yelling yes, it doesn't understand, and then it says I can't understand you, and you're banging the fucking phone on the goddamn desk like a savage, okay? Finally, they go, oh, we're connecting you to a representative. After I'm screaming fucking representative, because they'll say, what can we help you with? Customer service rep. We didn't understand that. What the fuck don't you understand? Is this a billing question? Would you like to cancel service? Cancel service. I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Motherfucker. Finally, after waiting for like a day and a half, they get somebody on the phone, and this cocksucker don't speak no fucking English. Oh, no, my name is John. Your name is not John. Okay? It's not fucking John. It's not Bill. It's not Susie. It's Rajef. Fucking whatever the fuck. Push the fucking button on your head and get me someone who speaks English. You know how many times I hang up on these motherfuckers? The guy couldn't get past my first name. I'm telling him my name and he can't fucking... How many times I gotta spell Thomas? Jesus fucking Christ. What? I'm done. Hung up. I do this whole shit all over again. Then once I get Verizon straightened out, I gotta call Cablevision. Oh my God. This switch, to cancel one and switch another, you would think this should take maybe 20 minutes. 2.5 fucking hours. So I must have hung up on Cablevision about 9 times. Every time they put somebody on the phone that didn't speak English, click. And then, how can I help you? I was so happy to hear a black woman on the other end of the phone. I'm like, thank God it's you. I mean, Jesus Christ. So I told Cablevision I'm going to return the cable box. So there's a Cablevision store right over here in West Hempstead. So they close at 7 o'clock. Hey, I work. I was busy. So about 6:30-ish, 1:45, I go to the Cablevision store. I get there. It was literally 6:45. I pulled into the lot. Okay, I got 15 minutes. No big fucking deal. Now, not only did I have to return the box, but I had to fax this paper over that, so I could switch the name on the account because it was still under my mother's name. So, how hard could this be? I don't have a fax machine. I'm not a dinosaur. I even asked the guy on the phone, can I just email it to you? Oh, no, it has sensitive information. My social security number. Yeah, giving it to some degenerate in the fucking cable store is a lot safer. Because you take it to the cable store, they'll fax it for you. Okay, fine. So I go in, and there was these 2 guys in there. One was a Hispanic kid. The other one was a black kid with the little, fucking Mary Frances braids. You ever see these fucking... You got 4 rat tails hanging out of your... How do you look fucking cool? All these guys want to be fucking hard. They don't want to be gangster. How are you going to be gangster when it looks like you got 4 rats fucking each other on top of your fucking head? Okay? With your little sister Mary Frances braid. Little black girls have those when they're fucking 4 years old. Skipping around in the park. Okay? He's a grown-ass fucking man. Okay, fine, bubble butt. Here we go. So I said, all right, listen to me. I got to return the box. He said, oh, you got to call them. I said, I don't need to call anybody. He says, well, it's not showing, it's still showing active. I says, I'm not, and he's arguing with me. I said, dude, I already called them. I told them I'm bringing the box back. He's like, yeah, but you got to call them because I said, and he's getting a fucking attitude with me. Okay, I says, slow down. I said, I'm telling you that I already spoke to them. I don't want to cancel my service. I'm just returning the fucking box. Oh. He was agitated because he wanted to fucking close early, and I walked in 15 minutes and ruined his fucking day. That's what happened. So then I says, listen, I need you to fax this over to cable. He says, oh, I can't do that. I said, what do you mean? He said, oh, the printers are down. I said, what do you mean they're down? What printer? I said, I don't need you to print it. I need you to fax it. Fax machine's not a printer. He said, well, they're down for the day. I says, hey, cuz, you close at 7 o'clock at 6:45. How the fuck are they down? And then, of course, he gave me the attitude about the thing, and I says, he said, well, you have to come back tomorrow. I says, I'm not coming back tomorrow. I says, either you go back there and reboot it, or I'll go back there and fucking fax it myself. I says, you already gave me a fucking attitude about this, and you were wrong. I says, maybe you should recheck the fucking fax machine. I have a funny feeling it's still working. So he goes, okay, I'll fax it for you. See, there was nothing wrong with the fax machine. This lazy prick wanted to fucking leave early. You close at 7 o'clock, not 6:45, okay? So he goes back there, he comes back, now he's trying to kiss my ass. He goes, oh man, I like your sneakers. I said, go fuck yourself. Took my fucking paper and I left. And like, you would think that would have been it for my week. No, I told you last Thursday, Thanksgiving, I ordered a dishwasher. Okay, so the dishwasher here is like 1,000 years old. It hasn't fucking worked probably in the last 10, 15 years. Okay, but Olivia refused to let me buy her a new dishwasher. She insisted this one worked, which it didn't. She was using it for fucking storage. So I says, okay, I need a dishwasher because I'm not fucking doing dishes. So I measured the thing, 33 inches high, 24 inches wide, right? Okay, no big deal. So I go online, I order one Thanksgiving. I got it on sale, Black Friday sale from Best Buy. They're all the same fucking size. So the guy comes to deliver it, I think it was Tuesday, right? Yeah. So he comes Tuesday. And he walks in, he measures, he goes, oh no, senora, I can't put this in. I said, what do you mean you can't put it in? He goes, it's not going to fit. What the fuck you talking about ain't going to fit? I says, the thing is 33 inches. He goes, no, it's 30, I need 34 inches. I says, but the dishwasher's 33 fucking inches. He goes, no, he goes, it's not 33 inches, man. I says, it says so on the internet. He goes, no, they lie. They don't put the right fucking measurements. How the fuck am I supposed to order a dishwasher if they don't put the right fucking measurements? I said, are you out of your fucking mind? So I look real quick. It says 33 5/8. I said, oh, you fucking gotta be kidding me. I says, listen to me, dude. I says, if you see, look, the tile's cut out underneath. He goes, no, I can't put it in. He goes, yeah, they're not gonna fit. I need 34 inches. So he leaves. Okay, I just take the fucking dishwasher, get out of here. So it needs a little wiggle room, I guess. Okay, fine. So I go online, I'm looking. They're all 33 inches. One's 33 and a half, the other's 33 and 5. Why advertise it as 33 inches if it's not fucking 33 inches? Do you understand what I'm saying? So now customer service calls me. And they were by far completely unhelpful. So I'm explaining to them my situation. They go, well, you know, that dishwasher, because I said, you know, this fucking, do you have a dishwasher now? I'm like, yeah. I said, but it was installed in like 1986. Oh, well, you know, this, that. I said, slow down. I said, you mean to tell me dishwashers grew from 1986 to now? I said, I was here when they did they build the kitchen around it? I'm like, no, you fucking dumb hooer. I says, they slid it in. I was here. I was a kid, but I was here. I remember them putting it in. I says, you mean to tell me you don't have a fucking dishwasher that fishes? Oh, you know what? You're probably going to need an ADA one. I said, an ADA one? I said, what the fuck is an ADA dishwasher? She says, you know, for the American Disabilities Act. I said, whoa, slow down a second. I said, so you mean to tell me I need a dishwasher for disabled people? She says, yeah. She says, because they were a little smaller. I said, why are dishwashers for disabled people? Fuck. So I had to Google ADA rated dishwashers. I'm not even kidding. So I pull them up. So they were about an inch small. I don't know why disabled people's dishwashers are fucking small. Maybe they don't think they have any friends. They don't have a lot of dishes. I don't know. Okay? So I'm thinking, all right, it's a little smaller. Maybe I save a few bucks. Hey, God, the fucking thing's got to let you... The one I was buying, right, was like the Cadillac of dishwasher. I know. Only I get, like, excited about shit like this. It had, like, the third rack. It was nice. Little stainless steel. This one had less fucking features. It's an inch smaller and $150 more. I call him back. I said, I'm sorry. I said, but something don't fucking make sense to me. How the fuck is a smaller dishwasher with less features $150 more than the top of the line one that you got? Oh, because it's ADA rated. I said, so because it's for fucking disabled people, I gotta pay an extra $150? I'm not disabled. I'm perfectly able. Meanwhile, now I gotta get a fucking a dishwasher for cripples because the one in my kitchen is too fucking small. I can't win. I just can't fucking... I just got... Figures. Me, of all fucking people, I gotta get the disabled dishwasher. Fantastic. Marvelous. Did anyone see the fucking DeSantis-Newsom debacle last night? So, DeSantis and Newsom have a fucking debate. Why anyone wants to debate Gavin Newsom, I don't know. He's not in the fucking... I know he's running a shadow campaign type of bullshit, but, you know... So here's what I mean about Ron DeSantis. Now, Ron DeSantis, okay, is clearly the better. I don't like the guy personally because I told you, he's got no personality. He's got no charisma, nothing. He's like the type of kid. He was definitely this kid in school. You know what I want to say? The one that's constantly raising their hand, always has the right answer, always thinks they have the right answer, claps the fucking erases for the teacher, like the teacher's pet. That's what he is. Okay? He uses words like heck. Like he's just a fucking tool. He's got no charisma. But out of the two of them, he's clearly the better governor. Florida's doing much better than California. People are leaving California to go to Florida. Okay? So his record speaks for himself. He won just by walking in. Now, all he had to do... Now, the thing about Gavin Newsom, he's a fucking asshole. The guy's a cunt. Okay? He's a slimy, snaky, greasy kind of fucking... typical fucking politician. Lies out of both sides of his face with smiles and winks at you while he's doing it. The guy's got fucking charisma. He's got more charm in his little finger than DeSantis could ever fucking hope to have. Here's the problem. So, now, like I said, DeSantis has the better record, but... And Newsom is lying through his fucking teeth. He's like sucking up to... say how great Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are. Matter of fact, he chastised DeSantis for not saying Kamala Harris's name right. Like, he's just a fucking... You can tell he's just a fucking snake oil salesman. But he mopped the floor with fucking DeSantis simply because he's got style. He's got fucking charm and charisma. Now, here's the problem. Now, somebody with intelligence in their head obviously knows DeSantis is the better governor. The problem is... if this was a presidential election, DeSantis would lose. Hands down. Because all Democratic voters are fucking stupid. They don't... If they had any intelligence in their head, they'd vote Republican. It's just... That's how you win that argument. Okay? Look at what they did now. They voted for Biden. Why? Well, he reminds me of my grandpa. The fucking guy's a walking tornado. You had a guy in office that had the whole country straightened out nice, beautiful, because he says mean things sometimes. You know, so that's what they vote on. They vote based on stupidity. Okay? So if you're a stupid fucking Democrat watching this shit, you go, oh, he's very charming. He's very handsome. He's got charisma. I like the way he talks. He's got a full head of hair. I'm voting for him. Nope. And then you wonder why the whole country went to shit. Okay? This is what I mean. So people who vote have, well, at least the ones who vote Democrat, no fucking clue what they're doing. None. As a matter of fact, on Fox today, they had these two kids, college kids. One was a Republican, one was a Democrat. They were grading this debate. And without even hearing which one was which, I looked up, I picked the Democrat out right away. I said, this fucking doofy-looking kid with the fro and like the fucking... he looks like a homeless person. He's got to be the Democrat. Sure as shit, I was right. The clean-cut kid who's dressed nice, smart, articulate, that was the Republican. I mean, hey, look at Hollywood. There you go. Okay? So that was a fucking disaster. And then, of course, we had the tree lighting on Wednesday at Rockefeller Center. Nice, all New York City's in the mood. Had Cher there. Cher has been like all over the fucking place lately. Now listen, I'm going to say something. People are going to think I'm crazy. I love Cher. This woman is 77 years old. I mean, and she's still fucking looking. I mean, I've been in love with her ever since she dated that bagel stalker years ago, back in the 80s. She was, I think she was probably my age now. She dated this kid who was 18 years old from Long Island. We worked at a bagel store, Italian kid, and bought him a Ferrari. I was in love with her ever since. I said, shit, I'm better looking than this fucking guy. He's got a mullet. I have a Ferrari. I mean, I could get two. But yeah, but lately, she's been all over the place because she's dating some young Moulignon who's like, 40, 36, whatever. There's a 48 gap. I'm very disappointed in this. But anyhow, so yeah, she cut a new Christmas album. And she has this new song, DJ play. It's annoying. I've heard it twice already. It's fucking irritating. But she's all over the place. So anyway, point being, they had the tree lighting in Rockefeller Center and all this other shit. And you wouldn't think it if you were watching the news, but Fox had it. There was pro-Palestinians protesting the fucking tree lighting. I mean, who knew we had this many fucking ragheads in New York City? They're marching up the street, okay? They're brawling with cops. Free Palestine. Fuck Palestine. Yeah, I said it. Okay? They're burning flags. They're burning police hats. Okay? Fuck these people. Why are we... Just hit them with fucking rubber bullets. NYPD had to put on extra cops, okay, on the street to counter any anti-terrorism activity. Because it's Palestinians who blow shit up, not the Jews. Okay? And these jerk-offs want to say that our borders are secure. Meanwhile, they're afraid that you're going to get blown up there in a fucking Christmas tree lighting. Imagine the borders were only secure when Trump was in the White House. And for that, they called him a fucking racist. Not nice. But at least we didn't... I'd rather be a racist. At least we didn't have to worry about getting blown up there in a fucking Christmas tree lighting. Okay, kids. Tampons, task forces, and pussies. That's right, you heard me. And tis the season, baby. Hold on to something, because this ain't the Polar Express. Okay, on the Hochul Hoedown. Well, we haven't done one of these in a while. Okay, well, this month, Governor Kathy Hochul signed a new law banning terms like feminine hygiene and sanitary napkins because they're considered to be offensive and divisive. Really, Hochul? Okay, this is what you're concerned with? Okay? What we call a fucking tampon? This is what's keeping your ass up at night? Okay? Why do we need inclusive terms for this? Okay? If you need a tampon, that means you have an original equipment pussy because you're menstruating. Only people who menstruate need tampons. You can only menstruate if you have an actual vagina. You see how that works? Okay? If you have a pussy and you're menstruating, hold on to something, it means you're an actual fucking woman. Now shut the fuck up. Okay? Trannies don't bleed. I said it. Oh my God, how offensive. Only actual real women have a fucking menstrual cycle. Anything that can bleed for a week straight every month and still live is pure evil, and you don't fuck with that, okay? Can we please stop coddling the insane people? Okay, how about we just give them shock therapy instead? Okay, like, if you French fry a few fucking neurons, you'll be surprised how fast people stop getting offended. Okay? I mean, I could see if we called it like a pussy plug or a swamp patch. But sanitary napkin, feminine hygiene product is not offensive. Get it together, people. On another Biden blunder. Well, the Christmas tree at the White House fell over the other day. This administration just fell right over. This administration is so fucking incompetent that they can't even put up a fucking Christmas tree. Look, standing up perfectly straight, nice and erect. Okay? Joe Biden's tree, whoop, boom, done. Like when you ever drive past a house Like during the day, like all the Christmas decorations, you see all like the inflatable shits all mouchard. And then they wonder his tree fell over. Okay, kids. Get your tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal magical express. The mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Oh, but woo-hoo! First stop, Albany. Well, the rocket scientists in the New York State legislature have proposed a bill that will set up a task force to study why there is such a rise in crime. Meanwhile, they refuse to do anything about the shoplifting that has cost New York State retailers billions of dollars and is chasing them out of the city and the state. Okay? Except they're going to set up a task force to study why this is all happening. Like, what's the fucking mystery? You know why they're fucking stealing? Write it down. Because they're fucking savages. Without any kind of fucking discipline. There's no fucking consequence. So naturally they're gonna go steal everything that they bolted fucking down. All this does is basically tell criminals to have a good time pillaging the city. That's all. Okay, kids, next stop, Potts Grove Township, Pennsylvania. Okay, it wouldn't be the holidays without a stop in PA. So a man murders his wife over a vet bill. There's big problems in Pennsylvania. So Barton Seltman, who's 85 years old, murdered his 84-year-old wife, Margaret, over the vet. So apparently they have a cat. And Margaret took the cat to the vet. I don't know what the fucking cat, maybe it needs an operation, whatever. Anyways, fucking vet bill comes. And Barton said, I ain't paying. It's a fucking cat. Okay? It's not like a dog. First of all, here's the thing about cat people. They're fucking delusional. Like, if you think your cat loves you, you're a fucking loon. You belong in a goddamn straitjacket chewing on your fucking shoelaces. Dogs love you. Dogs are happy to see you. Okay, they're codependent. They give you love. They come over. They lick you. Cats tolerate you. Okay? A cat just knows you're going to fucking feed it and pick up its shit. Like, you're their slave. You're their pet. Like, when they want a little attention, they may come over here, pet me, bitch. And then they walk away. A cat doesn't give a fuck if you drop dead. They'll eat your face. A dog will be sad. You understand? Like, if you want to spend your money on a dog, fine, I understand. Cat, just give it to some Chinese people. Okay? They'll make do with it. Don't worry. They'll make a nice blue plate special, put it over some noodles, fricassee it with some sesame seeds. Nice, you know? But so Barton told Margaret, hey, I ain't paying for this fucking thing. So Margaret went crazy. 84 years old, she grabbed the fucking knife and tried to stab him. So he threw a candle at her and then beat her to death with a chair. All this over a little pussy. So Margaret's dead and Barton's in the slammer. There you go. Another day in the life of Pennsylvania. Okay, kids, final stop, Los Angeles. So comedian and Saturday Night Live alum, actress Leslie Jones, has said that today's men are weak and that all of them have erectile dysfunction because every time she keeps encountering men that she's about to have sex with, they can't get hard. I mean, I can't imagine the reason why a guy would look at this person and not immediately get a fucking raging erection. I can't for the life of me understand how, this thing isn't producing endorphins that make you want to just fuck it like it's the last thing on the planet. Like I can't imagine why. I mean, my question is, okay, who are these alleged men that are suicidal enough to even go that far? You encounter this one with the fuck, and you start doing things, and then you get her naked, and you go, no. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, it ain't going to get better. You know what I mean? Like, the best that girl's going to look is dressed. I hate to break it to you, about 85% of women look better dressed than anything else. I mean, of course, at that point, you ain't going to tell a broad, sorry. I mean, that's really an ego killer. Okay? Not that any of us look good naked. I'll be the first one to say it. Okay? You know, I'm in decent shape, but Jesus Christ, I'm no fucking swimsuit model. But point being is, what are you thinking? You're like, you know, you're operating, and then you think that this is gonna get better. Like, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I don't. Like, I mean, is she using the Cosby method? Like, you know, she's making a coconut smile. You know, he's a little special Jello in the pudding pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she looks like Cosby. Matter of fact, Cosby's cuter. I don't know. I think she has to be using the Cosby method. I mean, I guarantee you that her vagina hair looks exactly the same way that it looks on top of her head. Okay, and she's definitely has some kind of vaginosis going on. Whoo, get boots. Aside from that, again, I can't see why a guy couldn't get hard. I don't get it. I'm sorry, Leslie. I mean, maybe you're just not dating the right kind of guy. Try a corpse. Okay, kids, your sports update. Wow. The fucking Giants actually won another game last week against the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots suck. I mean, that's nothing really to get like overly excited about. Yeah, okay, so they won 2 in a row. Big deal. And it wasn't like they won by a fucking blowout. I mean, it was by a fucking field goal. I mean, the score was 7-10. 4 quarters, 7-10. Okay? They weren't spectacular by any stretch. Bottom line, they got lucky. Now, the bright spot to the Giants' abysmal season seems to be this kid, Tommy DeVito. Now, I told you a couple weeks ago, I'm not jumping on the Tommy DeVito bandwagon right away. Okay? I was a little misinformed about the facts. He didn't start 5 games. He only started 3, but he won 2 out of the 3. That's decent. He played 5 games. Okay? So Tyrod Taylor started 2 of them. Now, Tommy DeVito has completed 7 touchdown passes and 5 starts. So his pass percentage is pretty good so far. He's ranked number 29 in the NFL out of all the quarterbacks, which, considering the company that he's in, that's pretty fucking good. Now, he's a rookie, okay? He's a 3rd-string quarterback. I want to love this kid. I really do. I mean, he's got all the fucking earmarks, okay? He grew up a fucking diehard Giants fan. Matter of fact, he turned down more money from Washington and from fucking New England just to play for the Giants. He lives just outside, with his parents, just outside of fucking MetLife Stadium, okay? He's Italian, from North Jersey. He could be a fucking cousin. His first name's Tommy, all right? I want to love this kid. But the reality of the situation is this. He's a 3rd-string quarterback. He may be fucking fantastic right now, and I hope he continues to be fantastic. This is like Jeremy Lin syndrome all over again. If you're a Knicks fan and you remember the whole Jeremy Lin debacle, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? You got Tyrod, and you got fucking Jones is going to come back, and what are they going to do? They're going to start that fucking lemon and bench this kid who's hot right now, okay? Because that's how the front office goes. Me personally, I said they shouldn't have even signed Daniel Jones. If they had this rookie waiting in the fucking wings, they should have tested him out earlier on in the fucking season. See what he could do, okay? Not sign this fucking asshole Jones. Jones, this is as good as he's going to get. Last year was his best fucking season. He's not going to get any better, I'm telling you. I said it from day one, okay? He may have potential, but he should have shown that potential already. This is as good as he's going to get. And the Giants locked themselves into this asshole fucking contract, so they got to play him when he comes back. And what is he going to do? He's going to get his fucking ass kicked. Tommy DeVito may be a good quarterback. The fucking rest of the team sucks. The quarterback is only as good as the fucking receivers returning the passes for touchdowns. If they're not fucking making it to the end zone, what good is it? If the offense ain't running fucking block, what good is it? Okay? And obviously the fucking defense this year is just been asleep at the fucking switch. You got they're on their 3rd-string quarterback, which means 2 fucking QBs went down from injuries because the fucking defense doesn't know how to block and protect their fucking quarterback. So, Giants fans, I mean, we're looking for a little bit of hope here and there. I get it. I'm a Giants fan myself, but I'm not hanging my hat on this hook because it's going to end. It's going to end. I'm telling you, it's going to fucking end. Okay? I hope I'm wrong. I really am, but I'm telling you, it's going to fucking end. Giants have a bye week this week. So we got a stay of execution. Jets play the Falcons Sunday at 1. Bills have a bye week also. And the Saints play the Lions Sunday at 1 o'clock. Okay, NHL, my first place Rangers play the Predators Saturday at 4:30. And the fifth place Islanders, sorry guys, play the Panthers Saturday at 6 o'clock. Okay, NBA, Nets and Magic at Saturday at 7. Knicks and Raptors tonight at 7:30. Bulls and Pelicans Saturday at 8 o'clock. Okay, kids, on Tommy's Pub and Grub Review. So I found a new deli on Colvin Avenue. It's called Nona's Deli and Pizzeria. So it's an interesting concept, this place. It's an Italian deli and supposedly a brick oven pizzeria. I didn't see a brick oven pizza. You know, some people, you gotta be careful, because sometimes people take they take fire brick, line the bottom of a fucking gas oven, call it a brick oven. It ain't a brick oven. Okay, so this place was always an Italian deli. Years ago, I forgot what it was called. It was an Italian deli for a long time. Then it switched owners and became Little Enrico's. I think I mentioned this. It was pretty good. I had gone there once or twice. The sandwiches were nice. But for some reason, I don't know what happened. They went out. So I noticed a couple of weeks ago that they changed owners again. They call it an owners. So I was down there yesterday, and I says, you know what? Let me stop and grab a sandwich, try to join out. Now, I'm a little funny when it comes to sandwiches. One, I can't eat lettuce, so I like it, but I can't eat it, so I don't have to put lettuce on. I don't like when I order Italian Hero. I don't want I love roasted peppers, but I don't like it on a sandwich. Some of you probably going, but that doesn't make sense. I don't like it on a sandwich. I like them separate. Okay, so like on an Italian Hero, I like a lot of oil and vinegar, not balsamic, the red wine vinegar. A couple of vinegar peppers, and that's it. So I go in. I says on the sandwich board they have a Godfather, but they put lettuce, tomato, roasted pepper, pesto, basil pesto. I'm like, stop. I says, give me the Godfather on a Semolina. I said, no roasted peppers, no basil, just tomato and onion, and lots of oil and vinegar. So, when I walked in, the guy waiting on me was Mexican. Okay? There was one Italian there. He looked like he was on a work release program. He looked like he just got parole. Okay? And he was just there. He wasn't the owner. He was just there, just to appease his parole officer type of thing. So I told the guy what I want. I says, you have pepperoncini? He goes, you mean jalapeno? I said, no, forget it. You don't have it. Just tomato, onion, lots of oil and vinegar. He goes, okay, I got lettuce, tomato, onion. I said, no. Escucha. Obviously, there's a language barrier. I said, escucha. No lechuga. Tomato and onion, solamente. Comprende? Si, senora. I said, okay. Andale arriba. Let's go. So, that's strike one. They don't have pepper and cheese. They don't have vinegar peppers. I want to put fucking jalapenos on my sandwich, and they got a Mexican making a fucking sandwich. I'm like, I'm not holding out a lot of hope here. So I'm looking around at the fucking in the deli case, and I see they have eggplant. And I told you I did this whole thing about eggplant. It's how you can always tell, if you got a real good Italian deli. I don't think they're even owned by Italians. How about that? Because they have fucking empanadas in the cold case too. They're calzones when you're Italian. Okay, a Mexican's gonna call them a fucking empanada. I digress. So I'm looking at the eggplant and I notice what's on the side, skin. They leave the fucking skin. First of all, they breaded and fried it. It didn't look crispy. It looked mouchade, which means the oil was fucking not hot enough. Okay? It's probably like a sponge of grease and there's fucking skin on it. I says, this fucking place ain't gonna last. They'll be closed in the fucking 3 months. So I'm not even excited about my sandwich. So I pay for my sandwich. I go home. What do? They put fucking roasted peppers on it, and they put fucking pesto, whatever this fucking pesto was. Listen, I like pesto. I make it probably the best. When I eat at the restaurant, when I would make pesto, I do it in the summertime, and I would make it a couple different ways. Okay? First of all, I never used pignoli nuts. I used walnuts because they were cheaper, and they taste better. You toast the walnuts a little bit, And then I take the walnuts with some fresh basil oil, some garlic, some cheese, and then I would emulsify it with some good extra virgin olive oil as I processed it, and I made a nice, beautiful pesto. You never heat pesto sauce up. You serve it room temperature. The heat from the pasta warms it through. With that and a little bit of pasta water, and that's it, basta. But when I used to make it, when I had it on the special, okay, what I would do is I would take a little mascarpone cheese, which is like an Italian cream cheese, very light. And I put it in the bottom of the dish. I put the pasta, hot pasta, a little pasta water, and the fucking pesto. And then I toss it. People would lose their fucking mind. It was nice and creamy and rich and delightful and velvety. It was beautiful. Sometimes I would do it Sicilian style, where I would take, I'll eat you, some anchovies. And if you think you don't like anchovies, it's because you haven't had it right. Okay? In a pan, a little olive oil, some butter. I take the anchovies and I break them up. Okay? I add a little garlic to that. Brown it. Then I toss that with the pasta and the pesto and then a little bit of the pasta water and some hot pepper. You gotta put the hot pepper, pepperoncini. And people would go fucking bananas. That's how I like pesto. Okay? Not on a fucking sandwich. So now I got home, I unwrapped my sandwich, the guy couldn't pay attention. So there's roasted peppers, there's fucking pesto, and they didn't put any olive oil, just a little bit of balsamic. Now I gotta doctor my own fucking sandwich up. This place ain't gonna last. They ain't gonna last. I give them a fucking 2 thumbs down, okay? I'll never go back. They didn't ribbon the meat nice, they just slapped it on there. So they don't know what the fuck they're doing. This is why places fail. First of all, okay, if you open that fucking deli up just like that, somewhere where there was no Italians, you're probably going to do okay. Over here, you can't do that, okay? Up the block, you got Pellegrini's. They've been there forever. They're a fucking institution. You better come with your fucking game right if you even want to be on the same block as that, okay? Pellegrini's going to bury them. On the next block, there's a good German deli. It's been there forever. Used to get egg sandwiches there with my buddy Joey when we used to play hockey. Okay? You're not going to beat them out for like breakfast and all that shit. So you better be doing something right. And I'll be honest with you, I saw their pizza. It didn't look appetizing. So Nona's Deli ain't going to be there too fucking long. So do yourself a favor if you decide to try it. Don't. There's better delis in the area. Go find one of those. Okay, kids, on What the Fuck Is That? We are going to talk about a beaver moon. Now, what is a beaver moon? Well, I thought it meant like pussy flashing. You know, like you just flash your pussy, okay? But it turns out that's what they call the first full moon in November. I don't fucking know why, okay? Something to do with American Indians or whatever. Apparently, November 27th was the first full moon. In November, they called it a beaver moon, and like I said, I thought it meant pussy flashing, but boy, was I wrong. You know what? I forgot to do 52 farts, and we're running out of fucking days. So before we get to Right or Racist, I'm going to just jump right to the 52 farts, if you don't mind. Okay, and right off the top of the fart deck, what do we got? A death rattle. Okay, this is a cacophonous or excretion of abdominal effluvium possessing a particularly pungent odor reminiscent of putrid or decomposing organic matter. Basically, it's one of those farts that when you let it go, you'll see Jesus. Okay, you actually feel the angels tickling the back of your neck. Okay, and I'll write a racist. We're like all over the fucking place here. It's magical. It's nice. It changes things up. Okay, so it's estimated that every second, over $3,000 is spent on pornography online. Well, that's right. And at that rate, using my fingers to count, and only to count, you fucking perverts, okay, that comes to about $95 billion over the course of a full year. Christ almighty, am I in the wrong fucking business? Okay, I should probably make an OnlyFans page. I'd probably be the OnlyFans. Okay, kids, your PSA. You know, it's the season. This is probably the last free weekend you're going to have, okay? Because from now until fucking Christmas, all it is holiday parties, Christmas parties, get-togethers. Everybody's got to have a holiday party. Oh, I can see you for Christmas. My friend's having a holiday party tomorrow, okay? It's the first fucking weekend in December. Let me breathe, okay? So anyhow, you know, but if you want to have a Christmas party, and I fucking hate Christmas parties, I really do. But if you're going to have a Christmas party, just have a fucking Christmas party. It doesn't need a theme. Okay, it doesn't need a fucking theme. All right? It doesn't. It doesn't need to be an ugly sweater party or a Christmas pajama party or a Christmas cookie party. Bring your own cookies. I got to do work to come to the house, stay home. Okay? I mean, I draw the line at like the ugly sweater thing, but then, everybody takes it one step further. There's always that cunt that has to wear like the ugly sweater suit that's made out of polyester, and they think they're all cool. Meanwhile, they're a fucking walking, they're basically a walking flame retard. Okay? No, it doesn't need a fucking theme. A Christmas pajama party? You won't catch me doing that. I gotta wear my fucking pajamas to your house? You want me to crawl into bed, sleep, and go to sleep too? Maybe fart a few times in the sheets? Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Christmas candle. Oh, it's the Christmas decorating party. That's for lazy people who don't want to decorate their own Christmas tree. Okay? I personally, that's like my own personal 7th level of hell, because each Christmas ornament is strategically placed. Okay? You got those fucking people who just hang everything in one spot. Get the fuck out of here. So, if you're going to have a Christmas party, okay? And we're not required to. You know what a Christmas party is? Christmas. Have people over at Christmas. On Christmas Eve. There's your Christmas party. You know what the theme is? Christmas. Not Christmas sweater and this. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? How about a midget Christmas party? How about have a couple of elves? Some midgets dressed like elves. That would be nice. Okay, if you're going to have a fucking Christmas party, for the love of fucking Christ, please, do us all a favor. Enough with the fucking Christmas themes, okay? Just invite people over. That's it. Not Christmas. I don't want to do homework to come to your fucking piece of shit Christmas party, okay? There, I said it. Anyway, stay COVIDless, kids. No mask, don't ask. Haters can kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? It's been your Friday wrap-up. I'll see you when I see you. How's that look?